This just in, is Colourpop doing another Disney / Pixar collab? Is the world's biggest beauty content creator coming out with her own makeup line? Is Pat McGrath trying to make a comeback? And finally, one of my favorite affordable skincare lines just got recalled due to benzene, a cancer-causing agent in their products. And I'm actually really upset by this one. So with that said, besties, grab a snack, grab a drink, because it is about to get juicy.
Hello, my most beautiful friends. Welcome back to their new makeup release Sunday. Y'all, this is where we like to sit back, relax, and talk about all the new makeup that has been announced at Sneak Peek, along with some top stories that I've seen this past week in the beauty community. Now, before we jump into today's top stories, y'all, I am so excited to say that a portion of today's video is sponsored by Halara. Allie, take it away. I'm so excited to say that a portion of today's video is once again sponsored by Halara. Y'all know how much I love working with Halara and how much I genuinely love their clothes. They're literally all I wear to work and all I wear to work out. And I'm also starting to, dip my toes into more fancier clothing. But if you guys did not know, I actually do have a discount code with Halara. It's called Dawson 15, which will save you guys 15% off of full-size items. Now, one of the reasons why I love working with Halara is because they have a really unique thing that I don't see a lot of companies have. They have this thing called Halara Circle, and pretty much what it means is that you as a consumer can go buy the newest item that they are featuring for free. Literally for free. All they ask is that you guys give them a brief survey on what you guys feel about the product. Do you guys like the product? What can they change about the product? Do you guys like the sizing, the color, the texture, the feel? Do you guys like the design? They literally want to hear back from you guys. You guys are the reason why their brand is where it is. They decided to give back to you guys. So once a month, you guys can participate in Halara Circle to literally custom design what you guys think will be the next best item. Now, what I also love is how versatile Halara clothing is. Now, I'm wearing this beautiful top that you guys see right here. It's gonna be their long sleeve slim casual top. Y'all, this comes in a variety of colors. And when I say that this is comfortable, oh my God, is this comfortable. Not only is it like an everyday top, but I can literally wear this to sleep. I can wear this to work. I could wear this to it's just an everyday event. I can dress it up, I can dress it down. It's such a versatile top. And I actually paired it with the high-waisted multiple top Stretchy wide leg casual jeans. Now, I typically never really go for jeans like this. I like to have a more flared style jeans, but I saw these and I thought they were so cute. I had to get them. I like the wide leg because it feels like I could do this really fun casual dance in it. It feels like I can wear this every single day, but I could also, like, I don't know if I wanted to work out in it with how stretchy the material is. It's extremely comfortable. Extremely. For it being paired jeans, it feels like a legging with how comfortable the material is. And not to mention, they do have them in petite sizing. It is extremely hard to find a pair of jeans that fit me, and these are beautiful. Now, we are starting to roll into the summer season, so I did want to switch it up just a bit, and I actually wanted to get a pair of the high-waisted side pocket biker shorts. It gets so hot here in Florida, and during the summer season, instead of wearing shorts, I like to wear a pair of biker shorts because I feel like it helps my legs from chafing because I do have my little thighs rubbed together, and I feel like it kind of keeps it from chafing. It doesn't ride up. It's extremely stretchy. It's so comfortable, and it's really breathable. It gets really hot here in Florida, so wearing a nice pair of biker shorts really helps to keep the area nice and breezy. And I also got to pair it with this beautiful short sleeve basic work top. Y'all, this work top kind of took me by surprise. It's a beautiful stretchy material. It looks like a work top, but it's so versatile because not only can I wear it to work, I can literally wear it to go work out in. It is such a versatile top. Or I could also wear it to go dress up to work, like you guys see right here in these beautiful high-waisted side pocket wide waffle pants. Now these, I was kind of like, let me try something a little different. Usually I like to wear a little bit more form-fitting outfit to work, but I was like, let me be a little bit more comfortable. You know, it's still a little, it gets really cold in my office, and sometimes I want to wear something really comfortable, and that's where these work pants come into play. I love the fact that the pockets are nice and deep, so I can put my keys in there, I could put my, my ID in there, I could put my phone in there. The waist is so nice and stretchy, so it's not gonna sit here and get uncomfortable whenever I sit down for long hours at work. It's just nice and stretchy, and it comes in different colors along with different sizes, and they also have available for petite. Now, if you guys don't like the leg waffle work pants, I also picked out waist slimming side pocket micro waffle pants. Now these are beautiful. They really help to suck in the tummy, which I really do appreciate because sometimes sometimes I get a little bloated, and she, you know, she likes to bulge a little bit, but it really helps her kind of suck it in. Again, it's extremely comfortable. It's very stretchy, comes in all different colors and sizes, especially for petite people like myself. It's absolutely fantastic, and I just love how stretchy and how comfortable these pants are. Now, last thing I wanted to try was something a little different. I tried something that I've never tried before. That's going to be the Crisscross Backless Flare Mini Slip Dress. I have never worn anything like this before. This is a first for me. It comes in all different colors, all different sizes. I feel like I can wear this dress to go work out in, but I feel like I could also wear this on a fun date night as well, because it has a nice little flare. So if I kind of like do like a twirl, it kind of goes whoo. It's really comfortable, nice and stretchy, and it's just a really fun, unique dress that I have in my collection that I do not have anywhere else. Like I said, guys, I absolutely love Halara. I have worked with them for over a year now, and they have been nothing but amazing to work with. Their clothes are so truly incredible. I've gotten all my coworkers at work to get their clothing because when I say they're comfortable, I'm not kidding. They're extremely comfortable. They come in all different shapes and sizes. So with that said, thank you so much to Halara for once again partnering up with me in today's video. I'll have everything I'm wearing listed down below in the description. And as always, don't forget to use code Dawson15 to save 15% off full priced items. But with that said, guys, let's go ahead and jump back into today's video. Once again, thank you so much to Halara for sponsoring a portion of today's video. So with that said, let's jump into today's top stories. Up first, y'all know, if you guys do not know, I'm a Disney adult. I'm a Disney adult, okay? My parents grew me up in the Walt Disney World Company because they worked for Disney before I was even a thought, okay? I wasn't even a thought, a concept. They had worked at Disney long before I was even, long before I was even conceived. And I grew up in the Walt Disney World, so I truly am a Disney adult. I work at Disney. My husband works at Disney. All my friends work at Disney. My family did work at Disney, but I love Disney, okay? I live and breathe Disney. And so whenever any makeup company decides to release a Disney themed collab, I get really excited. And this one really has me excited because Colourpop is doing another Disney, or I guess you could say Pixar collab. From what this little teaser is right here, it looks like we are going to see a Toy Story collab. I mean, I would assume, right? I would assume that's going to be a Toy Story collab. Now, I'm not exactly sure how Colourpop is going to go about this, but they would really miss the mark if they did not come out with some of the iconic catchphrases like, "There's a snake in my boot," or "To infinity and beyond." Like, they really gotta bring it for the Toy Story / Colourpop collab. At least that's what I'm getting. It doesn't say Toy Story, but why else would they have the claw if they weren't doing a Toy Story collab? Now, we don't really exactly know the details. We just see a little teaser right now, and best believe I will buy this entire launch because I'm not missing it. Like, I'm not missing this Colourpop Disney collab. Like, for me, this is everything. And all the thing they're giving us is that Colourpop has been chosen by the claw. So I really hope that they deliver it. The first thing we see is just a lip mask. Okay. You know, I don't mind Colourpop lip masks. They tend to smell really good. And with all their previous collections, they've done like Alice in Wonderland, they've done Beauty and the Beast, they've done Snow White. They're good. I do really like them. But this is something a little different. This is a like Toy Story. So I'm assuming the palette should be like a rocket ship, you know, outside unicorn, or it should be like the ball, the iconic yellow, you know, infamous ball. And they should have like really bright, fun, colorful colors like red, green, blue, yellow. They could have the palette be the pizza truck guy. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, they should have Sid on there somewhere. I don't know. Like, I really just want to see how they're going to do it. So I'm really excited. We don't know anything else other than that Colourpop is doing Colourpop is doing a Toy Story collab. I'm so excited. We definitely have to see how they're going to do it because I feel like Colourpop is trying to definitely step out of their comfort zone. They're trying to do more licensed collab. You know, they did the Colourpop, they did the Stranger Things, they did Twilight, they've done iconic movies, and I really think they're trying to step up and be a little bit more like Glamlight. Although Glamlight really, really delivers when it comes to their collabs, I feel like Colourpop is slowly trying to step up to match the same type of energy. So I'm really curious to see what this collection is going to look like, and you guys best believe I'm going to buy it. Up next, Michaela Nagori, who is a huge content creator over on TikTok with 16.3 million followers, has decided to come out with her own beauty brand called Point of View. Let me show you. much better. So the point of view is going to be a 5-piece skincare set that's going to be launching on March 26th. We don't necessarily know the price point, although I've seen some people mention online that it's somewhere around like the $25 to $40 range per piece. That people say they saw the full set for like $158. I don't entirely know what the full price point is going to be. She has yet to really address the price point, but I have a few questions. So people have been mad that she's rolling out with this skincare launch because people are like,
oh, well, she's a beauty content creator.
I have followed Michaela since 2020. Like, I literally followed Michaela since 2020, and she has said for years the key to having beautiful makeup is to have the perfect skin prep right beforehand. You really got to prep your skin, prep your skin, prep your skin, skin prep, skin prep, skin prep. So it really does kind of make sense that she would roll out with a skincare routine, a skincare line to start off with her makeup brand. I'm pretty sure she is going to launch makeup. I would really be hard pressed to think that I would really be shocked if she never did, but it really does kind of make sense for me for her to roll out with skincare, because she has always said for years it is about your skin prep routine before you put on makeup will determine how well your makeup lasts. Is she a skincare expert? I do not think so. But I definitely think that this is I definitely think this makes sense for her, given all the times I've seen her consistently preach about your skin prep right before makeup. Now, people love to hate Michaela. Listen, she's made a lot of mistakes. Flat out, she's made a lot of mistakes. Like, we can't ignore Lashgate. Okay, we cannot ignore Lashgate. She still chooses to ignore that, and that's on her. That is literally on her. But at the end of the day, she's a smart businesswoman, okay? This woman knows how to strategize. This woman knows how to make money. She can sell out a product like that and make millions, okay? She's smart at what she does. She chooses not to address it. That's on her. That speaks on her. I can only say from personal experience, when I've interacted with her, she's been incredibly nice. I met her at Disney when she was on her honeymoon. I happened to be at Animal Kingdom. She happened to be there. We literally ran into each other, and she was incredibly nice to me. It wasn't like we were at some branded event. She was literally on her honeymoon with her husband, and she took the time to talk to me. We took a photo. She was really incredibly kind. So was Cody. So I'm not going to sit here and hate on her the way that everybody else does, because she's been nothing but nice to me. Has she made mistakes? Yes, she absolutely has. For me, I'm not going to sit and hate on her the way that so many people out there do, because at the end of the day, she is killing the game. She's making that money. She is thriving, and people just love to hate on her for various reasons. Like I said, she's made plenty of mistakes. I'm well aware of it, but again, who am I to judge? So she's coming out with this new brand called Point of Beauty. What I will say is that she's been putting a lot of money into her marketing for the new brand. I really did love the fact that she showed different walks of life when advertising her skincare. You got to see mature skin, young skin. You got to see different colors of skin. I thought that was absolutely amazing, that she was pretty inclusive with her ad. The only thing I wish that she would have done personally is I wish that she would have had a male representation in her ad as well, just because I feel like males are not represented enough in the beauty community. And I know so many people who are males in my life that love the beauty community, love makeup, love skincare. So it would have been really cool to see that ad had a male figure to it, in my personal opinion. But I will say I am really intrigued by this launch. Now, I have very, 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 very oily skin, and I really want to know how this is going to work, because someone asked about oily skin and she responded and she said this is actually going to work. Look what she had to say.
You have oily skin and you want to use Point of View? These are perfect for oily skin. Let me explain. Two of the most beneficial ingredients for oily skin are niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. Niacinamide, loaded with hyaluronic acid and hydration that works with oily skin. Also, the textures of all of this is very lightweight. It's not going to form a thick barrier that locks in those oils and makes those oils and that excess sebum come out throughout the day. I'm going to show you exactly how to use Point of View with a makeup routine suited for oily skin. Drench it, drip it, one full pipette if you have oily skin. It is rich, but it absorbs immediately into the skin, and that makes it really nice for oily skin. I mean, the skin is skinning. And Glaze It is amazing because it has AHAs, and it's going to actually help grip that makeup onto the skin and prevent oil from disrupting it. But most importantly, it doesn't pill. If you have a lot of texture or really large pores, you can use a blur and primer with this routine. Say you want to blur this area, common area of concern. Press that on top. It's an extra security step. I'm obsessed with L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte for oily skin because it's very matte, but it's so light. A lot of times matte foundations can feel really heavy on the skin. This one you don't even feel. So the coverage and smoothness with this foundation is unmatched. To show you close, you can see that point of view keeps the skin like skin and radiant. Yeah, it's matte. Fenty matchsticks to contour. The key with oily skin is using matte products, but not sucking out all the hydration in your skin. You still want the skin to have some look of life. These are the Polite Society blushes. These are amazing for oily skin because they're a cream to matte powder. Shade London. I like to apply it directly to a brush. Put it into the skin and it sets immediately, but that's what gives it the insane wear time. Really pretty color. I'm gonna go in with a matte concealer, Hourglass. I know that this concealer is hit or miss for a lot of people. I also love the ABH, Estee Lauder, Natasha Denona. I just haven't used this one in a while, and it's good with oily skin. And very full coverage. Set with the One Size powder. One of the most popular powders for oily skin. Just locking everything in. Honestly, any matte bronzer, but the Makeup by Mario, a baby amount of the House Labs blush. You absolutely need some sort of matte setting spray. One size one. Nobody does it like Patrick. Some people get oily around the mouth. Makeup Forever Extreme Pencils. Just stay put. ABH Lip Velvet, non-drying and matte. Pale Mauve is such a pretty shade. Yeah, you can absolutely use Point of View if you have oily skin.
Now, I am tempted to buy the whole collection and then follow that routine right there to see if it really is going to give me a nice matte, oily free like base. You know, I really want to put that to the test. So I think I might actually do a video on that, buy this stuff, do the routine like she pretty much specified to do it to have a nice like matte complexion, but do like an all day wear test, because just wearing a hydrating gripping primer alone isn't going to contain the oil. I get really oily even when I have a gripping primer on, so I usually do have to mix it with like a nice mattifying primer. I can't just have gripping by itself because I do get a little oily. So I kind of want to buy it to see what it's like. What's it going to be? Is it going to be worth it? I think my biggest question for me is that she keeps saying that she's a founder of this brand. Now, I'm going to speculate here. This is all speculations. I don't necessarily think that she is the full founder. Part of me believes that she definitely has investors behind her, because I feel like she knows how big of a content creator she is and how much she actually has to produce. I'm pretty sure she's going to have some sort of investor behind her to accommodate to her massive followers. And I think it would also be a smart move on her part to have an investor, because God forbid this goes south. I don't think she wants to invest all her eggs in one basket and then lose all that money if this brand ends up not panning out. So it would make a lot of sense to me if she'd have some sort of investor behind her. That way, if something goes wrong, she's not taking the biggest financial hit. And I'm just kind of curious to see if she's ever going to talk about having an investor. Or she's going to say she's doing it all on her own. There's definitely some amazing brands out there who are doing it all on their own, but you guys can definitely tell because they're a little bit slower with their launches. They don't have as much products and SKUs during each launch. Like, they're definitely a bit more thoughtful. She has five SKUs already in this launch, and this is just the beginning. Look at her marketing campaign. Like, look at all that marketing campaign. Is she fully funding it? Because I'm sure that cost her thousands, like hundreds of thousands of dollars to film that for sure, right? Like, I just really want to know. The biggest thing for me would be like a telltale sign would be like her PR packages. You know what I mean? Because like, look at Jacqueline. Jacqueline had a huge investor behind her. She had Morphe behind her, was her big investor. I want to know, do you think Michaela has the same? Let me know in the comments below. Up next, Pat McGrath just announced that they are launching their first mothership in over 2 years. I think the last time we've seen a mothership palette, honestly, was back in 2023. And they officially announced they have a new one coming out. So meet the brand new Petalmorphosis. This is going to be the Mothership Volume, I think, 7 palette. It's going to include 10 different shades and finishes. Now, from looking at the packaging alone is beautiful. I was like, wow, that is finally something a little different from what they normally do, right? It's only the gold and pink packaging, but to see them kind of step up and use a really colorful look, I actually really do appreciate. Then we actually see the color story inside. Now, I know a lot of people out there are just really in love with the color story. I feel like I'm one of the few people out there that's just like, it still gives us nothing. Like, I still feel like it gives us nothing, because granted, majority of their other previous palettes had a lot of pinks and golds in it. That's what they really kind of gravitate to, maybe some purples. So to see them add a teal shade, people are like, oh, they're branching out. Like, they're not. I mean, I guess for them, they are, because they are using a little more bolder colors that they usually don't ever go for. So I do appreciate that. But at the end of the day, you're paying $129 for 10 shades that you can literally find in so many other palettes out there. I swear to God, every time I come in here to film, she always wants to interrupt. She has been quiet all morning until now, and I don't understand. Anywho, are they listening? Anywho, I can appreciate the fact that they are stepping out of their comfort zone to bring a little bit of more color, a little bit more pop, a little bit of changes. But for me, I feel like it's still very boring, very bland, especially when you look at this right here. This is a concept created by Doodles by the Bunny. She creates such beautiful, aesthetically pleasing palettes. Like, granted, this is not a thing. This is just what she came up with. This to me would be revolutionary for Pat McGrath. If Pat McGrath were to come out with something like this, oh my God, the way that this would probably sell out, the way that this will have people on their toes going, this is what we want. Something that's so unique, so different for the brand. I think this is absolutely incredible. And I just really wish that this could be something, because it's so pastel, it's so colorful, it's really perfect for the spring season. And I feel like this could be something that's really unique for the brand that you just don't see from Pat McGrath. So for me, this is what I'd be more excited about. This is what I want to purchase. Seeing the new, Petalmorphosis palette, it's pretty, but I honestly just don't really see myself grabbing it, because I would use it, but I would try out the teals, and that's pretty much going to be it. I would not really get anything else. So I want to know from your guys' perspective, do you think this is exciting? Do not? Let me know down below. Last but not least, y'all, one of my favorite affordable skincare brands that I use every day in the shower just had products recalled. Let me show you.
Well, an acne treatment product from several brands are now being recalled because they have elevated levels of benzene, which is a chemical that could cause cancer. The FDA says that the products from brands like La Roche-Posay, Proactive, and Walgreens are being recalled. This is a retail recall, meaning that they are coming off of the store shelves, but people who have them do not necessarily need to take any action because the cancer risk is low.
So the FDA announced that 95 skincare products on the market containing benzoyl peroxide may be at risk for something called benzyl contamination, which means that they contain at least a small amount of carcinogen commonly found in cigarettes, smoke, and gasoline. Why that's even in skincare, I'll never understand. Amongst the product list, La Roche-Posay's popular Effaclar Duo Dual Action Acne Treatment. Though the FDA did not demand this product be recalled, La Roche-Posay did a voluntary recall. If you look online, you'll see the product is now listed as being discontinued. Below is now being discontinued. So I think it's really nice that they decided to do this on their own. Now, I personally have recommended this product to quite a few of my friends who have really bad acne or have sensitive acne or acne prone skin. I have been given this in PR every single time that they send me a product. I don't really suffer from acne, so I pass this along. I did have to alert all of my friends who do use this, like, hey, you got to be a little bit more mindful. You might want to pull back because this might have this in there. And it's just really kind of like shocking to see, only because, like I said, I love La Roche-Posay so much. You guys can find them at Target. They're such an affordable skincare brand, and they make great products for oily skin. I use their Double Repair Daily Moisturizer every single day, and I use their double cleanser oil, like normal to oily skin cleanser every single night when I'm in the shower. It's a fantastic cleanser along with a oil-free moisturizer that I think works really beautifully on my skin. So I'm glad it's not the entire line, but when I first saw the article, I was like, oh God, not La Roche-Posay. They make some great products that are affordable, you can find at your local drugstore. And then to see they got some of their stuff pulled, I'm like, damn it. But I'm glad to know that it's just one, even though it's a really popular item, because this works really well on acne-treated skin, on acne-prone skin. My friends rave about it. So at least, it's for now. I don't know if this will be a full-time thing. Maybe they're going to have to readjust their formula, readjust what they put in there. But yeah, I wanted to let you guys know just in case you guys use it yourself, because I have definitely promoted La Roche-Posay on my channel quite a few times. So I just want to make sure if you do use it, just be a little bit more mindful, look at the ingredients, and check out if it's safe for you guys to use. So with that said, guys, those are all this week's top news story. Now we're going to dive into this week's new makeup releases that have been announced in sneak peeks. So up first, we have another announcement from Glamlight. Now, I have already showed you guys a little bit of the Twilight teasers. Last week, I showed you guys their 2 new palettes. I showed you guys what the inside of the box is going to look like. And now we have a full image right here. This is what the PR box is going to look like. It's going to be a 3D lenticular motion box that when you open it up, it looks like a wedding invitation on the inside. You're going to have She said satin and then she said silk, so I don't really know what it is, but you're going to have a white silky satin thingy on the inside with a little strip that looks like a little envelope with a little seal, along with a beautiful, beautiful white flowered Breaking Dawn moment right there. I am so excited to see this launch come out. I want to say it's going to be happening, honestly, probably next week, if not, probably around next week sometime. Her birthday is March 24th, and she said she wants to launch it around her birthday, and currently it is the 6th, currently you guys are watching this, it is the 16th, so we should be seeing the collection coming to be within the next week or so, and you guys best believe I will be doing a review on this. Now, I also want to point out something that's really sweet. Glamlite, I feel like, not that they mean to, but I definitely feel like they're a little petty towards Colourpop, because the reason why they even came out with a Twilight collection to begin with is that when Colourpop first announced their Twilight palette, Giselle was very quick to call them out in the stories, being like, this is what you're giving us. She was like, we could do so much better. And her fans were like, yes, create a Twilight collection. She's like, you guys think I should? And everybody's like, yes, please do. So she did. And she literally had her audience and her followers and her consumers be a part of this entire collection, helping to design shade names and colors and giving their true feedback. I thought that was absolutely fantastic that she did that. But she also did something a little different compared to Colourpop, because when Colourpop first launched the Twilight collection, people were like, what about the Colette tribe that is actually out in Forks and like in Washington? What about them? People really felt that this collection was very disingenuous to the Native American tribe, and Giselle saw that, and I think what's really sweet is that she actually is now in Forks, Washington. I think she might be back now. She actually got to visit the Colette tribe, and they welcomed her with this beautiful like blanket that you guys see right here, welcoming them into her space. And I did see on her stories a couple days ago, I didn't get a chance to take a screenshot because I was at work, where it looked like she was writing a check to the Colette tribe. Now, she has not announced this yet, but I'm pretty sure she's going to do a huge donation from this collab to the tribe or to the Native American community. And I think that's absolutely fantastic, because that's something that you did not see Colourpop do. They just kind of overlooked the new moon. They just kind of overlooked the collab and what Jacob represents in the books and in the movies. And she's actually paying attention to that and honoring them. And I cannot wait to see her come forward and say exactly what she did, why she was there. You know, Giselle, she's very transparent and she will give us all that information. So I want to let you guys know that she is doing special with the tribe, and I definitely think she's giving back to them. And I think it's so incredible. So I wanted to tell you guys about that. Another cool thing I want to show you guys is from the Lipstick Lesbians. If you guys don't know who they are, that scares the shit out of me. He's my neighbor. Oh my god. The Lipstick Lesbians are these two beautiful women who have been in the beauty community for over 20 plus years. They have worked with different chemists behind the scenes, creating and developing products. So they are not like makeup artists where they're going on and like putting on makeup for you guys to see. They are part of the product development, and so they can tell you what's good, what's not. They break down the ingredients. They tell you what product is perfect for oily skin, mature skin, dry skin, acne prone skin, sensitive skin. They break down every single product, how to use the product, the benefits from the product, and I think they're really, really knowledgeable. Well, they decided to come together to create a masterclass for the everyday consumer. This is what they had to say.
The beauty world can feel so overwhelming. That's why we made this course, LM. Short for Let's Learn About Beauty, is the beauty product development education hub of my dreams. If I had a tool like this when I was up and coming in my career, who knows where I'd be? This is all about the future of democratizing beauty education and product development. The truth is, there's not one single place in the world that you can go and learn the skills that I've amassed almost 20 years working in the beauty industry. We had thousands and thousands of comments requesting a masterclass on makeup. So I didn't just make a masterclass. I collaborated with my wife, Dr. Christina Basias, to bring you the world's first ever consumer-friendly product development curriculum. We decided to bring in a veteran cosmetic chemist to lead the chemistry portion of our course. With over 17 years of experience, Julio Pina. The three of us together are revolutionizing how beauty education comes to you. This is beauty education. This is beauty democratization. This is LM.
I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that, I was like, I kind of want to join. Because at the end of the day, I'm not a makeup artist. I am just a makeup enthusiast. I love makeup. I love talking about makeup, but I would love to be more knowledgeable about what goes into to makeup to skincare. I want to be more knowledgeable about products because at the end of the day, 90% of my channel, I review makeup, and I would actually like to know more about what I'm talking about, the products that I'm applying, how they can work for your skin, what products work best for your skin, because I get a lot of questions about, Allie, do you recommend this product for mature skin? Allie, do you recommend this product for dry skin? And I don't have those answers because I don't have mature or dry skin. I have very oily skin, so I could say this is what works best for me, but just because it works best for me doesn't mean it's going to work for every single person out there. So I would love to become more knowledgeable, so I kind of want to take this class. So I wanted to let you guys know about this as well, just in case you guys want to be part of the experience as well, learning about what goes into makeup, what does not, like learning about what goes into makeup, what works best for makeup, and maybe it may be a little bit more helpful for us as consumers to be a little bit more mindful about what we want to purchase, what we want to spend our money on, because we may say, hey, you know what, this Makeup Forever lip gloss is just so beneficial, it's amazing, but then we can learn from that class that, you know what, Colourpop literally does the exact same thing at half the cost. Like, there's so much we can learn from it. So I'm actually really intrigued. I kind of want to take that. I feel like I've hit all the top stories. I feel like I rambled on so much. Okay, so moving on to what's actually been like sneak peek this week. So up first, we have a new makeup product from Pleasing. This is a brand by Harry Styles, and they're rolling out with a new big lip and cheek tint, a multi-use balm. This can be worn all over the face, adding a warm glow, buildable color, and deep hydration, made with natural oils, butters, and fruit extracts. Available in 3 shades for $25 each. For me personally, I don't necessarily know why I'd wear this all over the face. If it's a lip and cheek tint, why can I wear it all over the face? What's the purpose of that? Make that make sense. It doesn't, because I'm like, why would I add like almost like a red lip balm to the face? Anywho, no. I'm gonna skip on this. I just, I'm not a fan of Harry Styles, and so many of my friends are, and they're like, how do you not like him? I'm like, I don't know. I just don't. Like, I don't listen to his music. I don't connect with him. And they think he's so drop dead gorgeous. I'm like, I don't see it. But that's just me, right? I don't judge anyone who thinks he's hot. He's just not he's not my type. And I know that originally he had come out with a lot of like, nail polishes, which made a lot of sense for him and his brand. So to see him kind of dipping his toes into the makeup industry, it's kind of exciting. I'm really kind of excited to see. I've never really heard anyone talk about his brand, if it's really good or not. So I'm really curious to see what people are going to think about this lip balm. I think it's kind of expensive for what it is. $25 for lip balm is a little pricey, but I'm really kind of curious to see what people think of this. So I'll kind of pay attention to the reviews and see if people like it or not to determine whether or not I want to try the brand one day. Up next, Dior just announced their summer collection. So meet the brand new summer collection. This is going to come with 2 contour eyeshadow palettes, 3 addicted lip maximizing plumping gloss, 1 addicted lip tint, and nail polish. For me, the palettes look gorgeous. I mean, they look absolutely gorgeous, but this is such an easy pass. I think Dior is one of those really nice bougie brands that I always like to look at from afar. I play with a few of their products. Like, I love their highlighter palette. I love their blushes. But that's kind of just where the love stops. Maybe even lip oils are pretty nice, but it's kind of just where the love stops, because I do think that they are kind of overpriced for what they are. I feel like you're paying for the brand name than anything else. I feel like that's just what it comes down to. And I will say their products look amazing, but this is such an easy pass. I would literally buy the palettes, just review, and then probably wouldn't really touch them again. So it's a no for me. And plus, if it's summer, I would want to see like blues and yellows and pastel greens and browns and oranges. Like, I want to see fun summer colors. This just screams normal everyday palette that they always launch. So no. Speaking of a no for me, MAC Cosmetics just announced their brand new lip glosses. Meet the brand new non-sticky gloss. It's coming in 11 different shades, and that's all I know. They're just gonna be their non-sticky gloss. Okay, that's kind of all we get to know. For me, that's just an easy pass. The MAC Cosmetics glosses back in the day, I used to love like their glass glosses, whatever they were. I used to have Russian Red or something like that. I had a whole like lip routine. The glass lip glosses, they weren't really sticky, but they were pretty. Just, I can buy a good, like, for me to want to spend money on a lip gloss, like majority of my lip glosses I wear, if they're not like Lunar Beauty or some of the few ones that I've tried throughout the year or so, I still stick to my CoverGirl. I still love my CoverGirl Clean Yummy glosses. That shit's still fire to me. I still love it. I still recommend it. And they're $8 and they work just as well as a high end. They smell incredible. They're non-sticky and they're long lasting. So like, why invest money in this when I don't need to? Up next, Catrice has a new collection coming to Europe. Meet the Perfection collection. This is going to include a hair claw, a highlighter, shimmer lip glosses, eyeshadow sticks, and nail lacquer. I'm not gonna lie, this is a really pretty collection. Like, those highlighters look incredible. They look high shine. They kind of look like Rare Beauty highlighter, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from this. Do I want to try this? The highlighters, yes. Everything else I can kind of skip on, but the highlighters, I'm like, kind of want to try, but it's only available in Europe. I don't know if it's ever going to come here, but this one does have my attention. Up next, y'all, this collection is causing a lot of uproar in the comment section, but Anastasia Beverly Hills just announced they have a new smooth blur cream contour stick launching. This is going to be an ultra lightweight creamy formula with a dewy skin-like finish. Gel-like texture seamlessly shapes, sculpts, and defines lightweight coverage. It's going to retail for $32, and there's 4 shades. So people are literally having huge arguments in the comment section, and for good reason. A lot of people feel like this is not inclusive to all skin tone ranges, and I do agree. Like, people are saying this is running more cool tone, that the shade jump between 3 and 4 is just absolutely ridiculous because you really can't find the different undertones between each, which I do definitely agree with. I also think the shade range between 2 and 3 is also starkly different because I feel like, again, you don't really have a lot of room to play with because you're going from a fair to light and then light to medium. But I feel like the light to medium is a huge difference because I would normally go for like the light to medium, but the light shade, that's going to be way too gray on me, like way too gray. It would not look good at all. So I'd want to go for the second shade, but the second shade would be a bit too dark. So I feel like they definitely could have done this launch a little bit better. I feel like they could have maybe come out with 8 shades and definitely had a range of undertones in their contour sticks. But like I said, if you guys go on Trend Mood's page and look at the comment section, oh, y'all, they are coming for them. And they're also fighting amongst each other. Yo, this is why I would never want to have like a page this big because these comments. But everybody has every right to express how they feel about this. For me, I definitely think that there is a lack of inclusivity when it comes to the ABH line. There always has been. And I would just really hope to see changes because we're in 2025. What are we doing? You know what I mean? So that's an easy pass for me. Up next, Fleur. Oh my God. I feel like I talk about Fleur every single week. I don't know how this brand has a new perfume or body mist launching every single week. And I truly don't know how they do it because, like, what? How are you guys doing this? They just announced a new perfume. Meet the new Rose Whip perfume. So this is going to be a warm floral scent that is delicate and deep, challenging a traditional idea of rose fragrance. Ooh. This is going to be top notes of pink pepper and black currant. Heart notes are rose, osmanthus, and nutmeg. They came up with the weirdest names. And then base notes are amber, cashmere wood, and musk. For me, this is going to be such an easy pass. I do not like anything heavily rose scented. For me, rose scented things just make me want to gag. They're too much in your face. They're just too and it's just, for me, it's too artificial because I've smelt real roses and they never smell like the smell they always put in bottles. Like, I don't get it. You know, they don't smell as heavily as they do. Same with strawberry scents. Like, strawberries do not smell the same thing as strawberry scent. They make it like too sweet. So for me, this would probably be a really easy pass just because I don't like the scent of artificial rose smell. So I'm gonna pass. Urban Decay just launched. Up next, Urban Decay is launching a new product. This is the new 24/7 Glaze On Shadow. These are glazed liquid eyeshadows. Fast and easy application, buildable, long wearing, resist creasing, fading, and cracking in 5 shades. I really don't know too much about it other than this has been spotted in stores, so we don't really know the price point or anything like that. I am really curious to see how it's going to be. I'm not the biggest fan of liquid eyeshadow. I've been very open about that with you guys for years. I just feel like liquid eyeshadow, it's pretty in concept, but for me, I don't know. It's just not something I'm really into, so I'm probably going to pass on this, but I know people out there who do love liquid shadow, something that's really easy on the go, so I think that Urban Decay does make really good, great eyeshadow, like eye products. Like, I love their 24-hour Glide On eye pencil. Oh my God, it's still one of my absolute favorites, so for me, I definitely recommend checking this out if you get a chance to find it in stores. Up next, it looks like Tarte has a new Maracuja Juicy Melt Mask available. This is going to be a caramel scented lip treatment that melts into your palette for hydration and a glossy finish. With a custom curve lip scoop, tip doubles as a daytime balm and overnight lip treatment for soft lips, hydrating dry lips with a glossy pillowy finish. Retails for $27 and $15, maybe because they'll have a sample size. I think this is kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool for them to roll out the lip mask that's like kind of go right on the lips like that. I feel like the doe foot applicator does look actually really cool. I really do like my Tarte you know, Maracuja Juicy Lip Plumpers. I think they're fantastic. So I would definitely be intrigued by this one. I'd probably want to get the $15 one personally because I don't really wear a lot of lip mask that much. I really honestly should. So I probably want to try the $15 one. If I like it, then to get the full size. But this one I'm kind of intrigued by. Up next, Celine Beauty just launched their brand new La Rose Lipstick Collection. This is a lightweight, comfortable, creamy formula with a satin finish. With natural ingredients, oils, succulini, sunflower wax, rice wax, and beeswax. They retail for $75. And you get a refill for $48. You have got to be out of your goddamn... $75 for a lipstick? Who would? That's like groceries. That's groceries. That's, you know, 3 weeks worth of gas. That's a 2 or 3 weeks worth of gas. That's partially a bill. Like $75 for one lipstick ain't no freaking way. Man, if y'all can buy that, you got that play money. You got that like play money. That's wild. Wow. That's a brand I'll look at from afar. Because $75 for lipstick, that shit I better sit here and it apply itself. It better not budge, move, nothing until I wipe it off. You know what I mean? Like, what? Oh my God, that's some futuristic shit right there. Ain't no way. Last but not least, we actually have this really cute collection from Profusion. Meet the brand new Matcha Break. This is a new matcha collection from Profusion. It's now available at profusion.com. It's going to include a palette and brushes, illuminating baked highlighter, a color changing lip and cheek tint, correcting powder and kabuki brush, some lashes. Like, I will say this is really cute. I think this is like perfect for the spring season. I'm not really one to get into matcha drinks because I feel like they kind of taste like grass, but I think this is super cute. I have not really tried much from Profusion, and if I have, it's been years. So if I see this at Walmart, honestly, I might pick it up. I might pick up the palette. I think it's a really, really, really cute palette. So yeah, guys, that is it for today's new makeup releases. What did I talk about that you guys are most excited about? I am definitely really excited about the Colourpop Toy Story collab, the Michaela launch. I really want to try Point of View. I want to see if it's as good as she says it's going to be. I'm really excited to see more additions to the Colourpop. Pat McGrath, like that is still just like, whoa, like to see them come out with the Mothership palette. Like I just have so many thoughts on it. You know what I mean? Like I feel like this week was so interesting. I feel like this week definitely had a lot of new makeup announcements, and I'm actually really excited to see what happens next week because we definitely have some major brands launching stuff. So with that said, once again, thank you so much to Halara for sponsoring a portion of today's video. I'll have all the clothes that I was wearing listed down below in the description. Don't forget, you guys can use code Dawson15 to save you guys 15% off full price items. I really love working with them, and I'm just so beyond excited they wanted to give me another chance. With that said, guys, thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys like this video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. So I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channels, R for the Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful Patreon members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.